All right, I've had a lot of questions on this issue that some people run into when replacing these sunroof guide arms, these deals. And if y'all are asking me the question, you've probably been watching my video on how to do it. Sometimes you run into an issue when you're replacing them. If you'll notice the little round piece there from the lower guide arm, it's before the hole, right? On this one here, it's in the hole, more or less. All right, now I have just replaced these arms. They're brand new, and that means the guides are not lined up. So that means this guide is a little bit farther back than the other one. All right, well, that's not gonna work. Now, these aren't terribly off. They're about probably the width of that round piece, but they are off, and that's not gonna work. What it's going to do in this case, the sunroof will probably still work, but it will probably not go back as far as it's supposed to. Now, sometimes you'll have one that's even farther back, and they'll just sit there and grind. Anyway, here's what you do. I have written out what I do here a bunch of times, and I'm tired of it. So I'm going to show you what to do. Now, I have already kind of done this a little bit because I would need somebody filming me. Now I'm looking at the back of the truck. The motor is roughly right here, kind of middle, a little bit to the driver's side. That's the sunroof motor. There's another motor over here that is the shade motor. We don't need to mess with that. So what I use, you're going to have to use whatever you have, I suppose. But what I use, I've got a right angle drill, and it's got my Torx 25 in it because that's what's on the motor. What we're going to do to line those guides back up, we're going to loosen the motor, drop it down a little bit, disengage the motor from the cables, and then I'll take a screwdriver or whatever you want and manually move those lower guides to where they're both jammed all the way forward. That way you don't have to eyeball them or anything. You know absolutely for a fact that it is they're lined up, and then you tighten the motor back down, reinstall the glass and everything, and you can program it. And sometimes it might take an extra programming attempt or two to get it completely right, but it will work. I've done it probably 30 times. And you know, so anyway, so I've already loosened this motor, so I'm going to show you how I get to it. Normally you would probably take the coat hook, pull this down. This is held up by magnets. There's a clip about there or there in the back that you need to reach up in there and push loose, or otherwise sometimes it'll tear loose from the headliner. But basically it goes like this. These have like 3 or 4 really strong magnets that hold this up. So you pull it loose. See that magnet? Those things are awesome. All right, there's the clip in the back. I've already pulled loose. I just reach my hand up, and there's the other one. I reach my hand up there and pull it down. All right, now I have enough room to get my elbow drill up in here and do it. Now, if you notice, this motor's loose. There's a T25, T25, T25 right roughly about here. Just loosen them up. You see about how much play I'm getting in that screw there? That gear is disengaged from the cable. All right, now, if you need to drop the whole headliner because you don't have a drill like I do, that's fine, just drop it. You may need to take this C-pillar off and drop this side. You can actually probably get away with just taking this loose, taking this C-pillar off and dropping it down over here and reaching up in here from the passenger side. I mean, excuse me, the driver's passenger side, I guess. All right, so I can already tell you that this one is basically forward. So it's as far forward as it'll go, so no problem, right? See, now these things will move freely. Now I'm gonna just take this and look, there you go. Now they're both jammed as far forward as they'll go, and they're lined up. And all I need to do now is tighten that motor back up, which will lock these into place. I'll go ahead and reinstall my glass, and I'll lube the rear seal. Always lube your rear seal with my good old handy dandy silicone paste 3M. I got it sitting there ready to go. And then do your initialization procedure, and you should be good to go. Now, I will say, a couple of times, sometimes it will take 2 or 3 attempts of the initialization to make it work. But anyway, that's it. Just pull this down, these super strength magnets there. And now all I'm gonna do is tighten that motor back up, which I'm gonna do off camera. You can see the motor though. And then it's locked into place and it's good to go. So anyway, I hope that helps. That's a visual. I have typed this out on forums and on my comments many times. Hopefully now this video will give you a visual of how you move those guides and to sync with each other. So everybody have a great day. Stay safe. See ya. Questions or comments? Let me know.